Alright, let's start it up. We are back with another game of Deceive Inc. We are running Larcin today on the new High Alert update. Let's get right into it. So why are we running Larcin? Do complain about him a lot, would seem kind of odd for me. But he is fun to play. Let's not pretend he's not. He's quite fun. And he's the only agent who was... That was probably a player. Who was the only agent who was untouched in the patch notes. Ooh, who's shooting? Need to... Where are they? Alright, we're getting over there, I think. In there. I'm waiting to see what happens with everyone else.
About time.
Can I catch up to Doug here? No, he's fine. Anyone go for healing after all that? No. No, odd. Something happened. Oh, yes, something did happen. Excuse me? Alright, there we go. So, come on, cover. Just gonna grab more health here.
Remember, our insurance does not cover field injuries.
Do want this and this.
They say sharing is caring.
And moving on. Right. So last one was completely unchanged in the patch notes, which has sort of pushed him up to the top slot. There's another player. Oh, I'll keep my eye on him. Did they sit down or did they... I can just check. I think they didn't sit down. That would be kind of weird for a player.
To be doing your job for you.
What? I hit them and they didn't give me heat. Now I gotta run. That's annoying. Come on, Doug. Come on, Doug. How annoying. I can't do anything. Alright. So we went unchanged. Was kind of a big deal. He did get a slight change as part of the heat update. I'm not going to call this a buff or nerf to him. They just changed how much heat he gets when he spy checks with his passive 3. So that was that. We'll get into the loadout here. So we have the weapon 2. It's a 2-round burst pistol. Okay, there we go. That's what we're supposed to see when we hit NPCs. Our heat going up. Nope, that's a Chavez. He's popped his invis. Oh, he's still in Vaughn. Oof, alright. We don't really need any of this, but I'm getting this for health. And then going to this bathroom. There we go. HP. Hopefully that Doug wasn't a player. Doug, you good? You cool? Cool. Alright, well, might finally get the words out. Weapon 2, 2-round burst pistol, does 12 damage to the body, 18 to the head per shot of that burst. It is possible to miss the burst, like you can hit the first shot but not the second if you're either like tracking someone really quickly or they're sprinting. It is possible, though unlikely, to actually miss that burst fire, or second shot in the burst. Or I guess you could miss the first shot in the burst. There we go, excellent. I also have the expertise 1, the standard invisible, no special things there, we just go invisible. When we are invisible, we can't do much, all we can do is open unlocked doors. We can't reload, can't shoot, can't do much of anything.
You have found a vault terminal. Good job.
So pretty much if you can think that you can do it, you can jump. That is one thing you can do, but you probably can't do it if it involves interacting with other things in any way.
Deactivate vault terminals.
And then we have the passive 3, the Pickpocket. So what we do is we melee, and when we melee we steal the highest value item. That's the same as the passive 1. We don't need 3, we only need 2. But when we melee with the passive 3, Larcin, come on, I'm trying to talk. He keeps snoring. It's not that boring. When we melee with the passive 3, we don't lose cover. Whoever we hit doesn't lose cover. They still lose their items, and we also deal 0 damage, which makes it pretty useless in fights. Alright, where do we go next? D? D's across the hall, I think. C's down the hall. So that's our loadout for the game. I should say as part of the passive 3. Grab. That's not quite what I wanted, but sure. When we hit a NPC, we can't just hit it people infinitely to see if they're spies and get items. When we hit an NPC, we do gain heat. It takes about 2 back-to-back hits to gain 1 level of heat, which you don't want to do, so you want to kind of space them out, let your heat fall off. If you can help it. You do gain no heat for hitting players, even if you can't steal anything from them. So that is a way you can still check, even at a point in the game where you have all your items. Like if you have every item, you have the full double rainbow. Blue keycard is of course the one I already have. If you have the full double rainbow, then you can still melee and not gain heat, and that's how you tell if it's a player. But you will no longer be able to actually take items.
Vault terminal located.
Alright. Alright, on to the vault.
Vault terminal deactivated. Now get a move
Ammo,
on.
great. Alright, let's get out of here. Need a little bit more intel for a fold, but should be okay. The one thing I don't like about this being the last vault terminal, it's right under me right now.
Stay on your toes.
Hello? Is that in here? Is that down below? Okay, one down. He was hello, Doug. Doug, we're buddies, come on. You know me. That's a player too. That doesn't save you. Alright. What do we have? 4 now? 2 calves. A Chavez. Someone else earlier, I forgot. Anyone else care to just blatantly run around? Plus side, people blatantly running around should mean it's an influx of new players, which is great for the game's longevity. Love seeing new players, not just because I can actually beat them. All you level 300s running around, geez, you're too good at the game. But I can actually beat, sometimes, lower level people who don't know quite as well what they're doing, which of course is not their fault. I do recommend, of course, self-plug here. Anyone who is newer, I do have a tips video out for, not specifically for new players, but if you check my channel, there is a specific tips and tricks video that gives, I think it's 15 things that I thought were important enough to make a video out of, so there's always that. Alright, come on, come on. So in my last video, I said technicians don't open drawers, and I got a whole bunch of comments saying yes they do. I still haven't seen a technician open a drawer though, so I don't know. I mean, I definitely don't open 2 at once like I just did, but I don't know. I think if you guys are seeing technicians open drawers, you should be shooting more technicians, because those might be players. I haven't seen it yet, at least not that I remember. Someone will probably link me my own video, but where was that? That wasn't in here. That was like, yeah. It's up there. Kind of want to go because we don't have the intel. No, package is more important. Let's get package, get intel. This is kind of not the order I like to do things, package and then intel, but there's not a lot of intel. We need the package. I mean, that's another person dead, but
And
I'm
now,
gonna go this way.
la grande.
Running low
Yeah.
on intel.
Alright, we had just enough intel for that. There's 4 here, almost always.
Taking longer than my morning coffee.
And a couple here. Really care if we ping right now. We're just one person in the range. Just want to get intel. There we go. There's another 4. That's good for us.
Technology.
Anybody down here we need to worry about?
I can
So if anyone's down
seven
here, we need to
days.
worry. If anyone's way up there, we don't need to worry, because by the time we run out the long ramp, they'll definitely know which one we're coming out of. So, really no need to be too subtle coming out of here, because they'll know. They will know for sure. It's just one
Bravo agent
Cavalier.
detection mode
I
activated.
think what we're gonna do...
Time to take myself.
Bravo agent detection mode started.
It's this. And we pop. And we're out. Did she see that? She did not. We can walk out. That's her there. Okay. You can shield, I guess, over there. Oh, I'm missing every shot. There we go. Grab this before Goat kills me. Perfect. Alright. That is the game. There's no one left. We had the car keys. Please leave a like if you did. Subscribe for more daily Deceive Inc. videos like this one. Comment on what you think of the new update. Comment if you think Larcin's a little too strong right now, because I think he is. We'll probably do a tier list video in the future and expect to see him pretty high. And I will see you in the next one. We're going to hang out for the stat screen. It is double EXP weekend when I'm recording this,
I
so
can't believe I won.
there's like 100% chance we're going to line up, level up, and it's going to take us a year to make it back to the stat screen, but we'll hang out, chat. I am liking the double XP weekend because I'm progressing my account, although it is pushing me up to play against harder people, which I am not a fan of. I will take the free wins. Just kidding, I will play against anyone, and I will see you in the next one.